welcome in a very good friend, the resident DB of the Up&ADAMS program, the host of the Man to Man podcast and weekly contributor on ESPN's NFL Matchup. You see him. Listen, you know what I did, Darius? I go, Darius is coming out. What do we want to ask him? And I put your name into a Twitter search, and there was quite a salacious conversation going on between you and Pat McAfee that I was not ready for.
X, sometimes you see some things you don't want to see on X. We're trying to be transparent on the show.
Yeah.
We didn't want to change too much when we went to the network, but hopefully it wasn't too bad for you, Kate.
It was not too bad. It was all good. I've seen much more. Speaking of X, I've seen much more on there. Okay, I want to look. Okay. Big day for Spotify. I'm over it. I don't need to see what everybody listened to, or I think it's ridiculous. Everyone's posting their Wrapped. I see you in a different direction, which I love. You posted your Apple Music version, which I love. So let's take a look. Tell me what you listened to this year.
Oh, I'm a big R&B guy. I'm a big, set the mood, whether it's driving, chilling. I travel a lot, sometimes on the road, need some relaxing music, maybe getting some work done. So big R&B guy, that Brown Sugar playlist.
Okay.
Always sets them. I'm too lazy to make my own playlist.
It sounds like a different kind of play. I mean, what kind of playlist is that?
I know you were on X earlier. Get your mind out of the gutter, Kate.
I just think a lot of us have those kind of playlists. Mine's not number one on my Spotify, though.
Yeah, setting the mood. I don't like to get, I like to keep it chill. You see, at the Afro beats, that's the upbeat, the African Now playlist. Good upbeat, great on the golf course. But try those playlists out, man. Thank me later. Thank me later.
I will. This conversation is awkward, and I love it. Okay, speaking of music, the Eagles, they have their Christmas album. They're like at the top of the charts all over the place. And you like R&B? You can respect a beautiful vibe. Did you see Jordan Davis singing?
Impressive. I mean, the voice of a freaking angel. You don't see that. Jordan Mailata, I don't want to mess his name up, the big fella left tackle. He has a beautiful voice as well. But Jordan Davis, I did not expect that from the big dog in the middle of the defense. You rarely see guys in the trenches with vocals like that. So that might be on my my Spotify, my Apple Music Wrap for next year. Their holiday playlist.
Everybody go hop on X and check that out. Who is, in your estimation, and you're in these locker rooms, you're on the road, whatever, in your NFL career, who had the best voice?
Oh man, I'm trying to think of a team. I can't think of a teammate off the top of my head. Somebody I didn't play with was currently a safety. Julian Blackmon, I believe, has a great voice, a DB. I think Marvin Jones, receiver. I think I saw something on X a while ago making his rounds with him singing.
He's great.
But outside of that, I can't think of anyone else.
Justin Tucker's just getting robbed on this show this week. I'm over here talking about how Jake Elliott's the GOAT. Now we got Jordan Davis. We got Justin Tucker's just like a literal opera singer. He's getting no love anymore.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I know he's in the conversation. I know he's on the Mount Rushmore for kickers of all time, but I did not know Tucker had a great voice as well.
You've been breaking down, Niners week, Eagles week. Let's just get to it. Who you got and why?
You know what? I'm sticking with the Eagles. I'm sticking with the Eagles until further notice. It's not always pretty, especially at home. I know that crowd, crazy house, crazy barn to go in and play. Jalen Hurts never gets too high. Never gets too low, and if the ball, I feel like it's going to be one of those games where it's going to come down to that last drive. And I just trust the Eagles a little bit more. I know the Niners are clicking on all cylinders. Favored on the road in Philly. Last time I checked by, I think 3 points by a field goal, which is kind of crazy. Maybe get a little weather there. I'm going with the Eagles, even though the 49ers look damn good right now.
Yeah, they're 2.5-point favorites. Those Niners on the road at the Link, very interesting. Aaron Rodgers out there. He comes on Pat McAfee once a week. Y'all chop it up. I imagine you say hi to him before in the commercial break, maybe you're after. While this is all happening, now we see he's out there. It's just bananas. I don't want to hear how amazing it is. I want to know if you're Saleh or if you're Mr. Johnson or like in the group that's deciding what happens. Do you let him play this year?
If it's still a chance, you went and you made an investment, a 2-year investment. If there's still a chance, a mathematical chance that you can make a playoff run, you let him play. I think he wants to play Tim Boyle, who knows if he can get him in position to keep him alive. It didn't look good last week. Obviously, we know what the Zach Wilson experiment has been up to this point. So if Tim Boyle, I would think you seeing Aid over there practicing, get reps, doing his thing in actual helmet and pads or whatever he has on, I would think that would give that locker room, that team a little boost. But you got to keep them alive. If they're out of it, obviously, I think you hold 8 out until next season.
The question
as hard as it's going to be, you hold them out.
The real question is, can you hold 8 out? Like, who's making?
Yeah. If you're signing checks, I would think you can. And I doubt he would want to come back and just play. All the games mean something, but it'll be kind of meaningless at this point, especially with his 40th birthday. Shoot, a couple of days away.
Whoa! Happy birthday, GOAT! That's unbelievable.
12,
and I love that you know Aaron Rodgers' birthday. That's so funny. Okay, we have 90 seconds. I'm going to ask you about tonight. Cowboys Seahawks. Cowboys defense great. I saw DK Metcalf. He's like, I don't have any touchdowns. Deron Bland has them all. How is Deron Bland doing this? What is the matchup that you're looking for most closely in that wide receiver DB world?
Obviously, Seahawks got a few good wide receivers. Obviously, Kenneth Walker's been banged up, so the run game is taking a hit. But I'm excited to see not only Deron Bland, but Stephon Gilmore as well, playing some good ball. But Deron Bland, historically great, already 5 pick sixes on the year, 7 this season. And they play so much man and so much single high. So that's really, really difficult for a cornerback to do. But he's so smart, and obviously he knows what the hell to do when the ball is in his hands. I think Gino will try to get DK a little more involved down the field this week. But with those corners out there, good luck, Gino. I got the Cowboys by a touchdown tonight.
Oh, we'll see what they can do. It's in Dallas, of course. Shaq Leonard, where should he go?
Ooh, go to Dallas. No, you know what? No, on a second thought, go to Philly. Get behind. If you're a linebacker, you're a second-level linebacker, get behind those dogs. The beautiful singing Jordan Davis, Fletcher Cox when he's back healthy, Jalen Carter, the absolute monster up there. Play behind them and just fly around sideline to sideline and start making some of those big splash plays again.
That is the most biased pro Marissa, who's your producer, takes